confessed to having a booger roll in her closet. Hi, my name is Ellen. I'm an artist. I do makeup, I do art, I do vlogs. I'm participating in this trend called Vlogmas, where for the month of December I'll be doing little vlogs and videos here and there. I'm trying to commit to posting every single day leading up to Christmas on the 25th. I also want to continue posting at least till New Year's, and then gradually add out. I want to just have different days of the week where I post different content on different days, because I just refuse to niche down. I'm interested in a whole lot of different. So if you like makeup, I'm going to have one day a week where I do makeup. If you like my art, I'll have one day a week where I do my arts. And there will be some vlogs and stuff thrown in there, so I have a little bit of something for everybody. If you like my content, you like my work, and you want to support me, I appreciate you guys watching my videos and everything like that. But 2 things I need you to do. Actually 3. 1, I need you to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, if you're new here. 2, if you are able to offer additional support, my Patreon is linked below. I have behind the scenes videos, makeup tutorials, the whole shebang. Also, the second tier is a sticker club where I'll be sending you guys out a monthly sticker. And then the third tier is you get everything, including a print. So if you like my content, if you like my work, then those are things you can do. Also, when I have different launches seasonally, you guys get first dibs on the launch, and you guys get your own custom codes. You can get discounts. So today I actually am not doing a vlog. I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I talk to you guys about this trend on TikTok called "We Listen and We Don't Judge." And the people doing this trend, because what was the reason? Well, why would you assault my eyeballs and ears like this? I can't believe the shit that I've been seeing and hearing. So if you're on TikTok, you're not up to the date with the trends. Basically, the premise of the trend is that people confess to terrible things that they've done to each other. And it started off cute and it started off wholesome. Or not bad, but just things that the other person doesn't know about. Things that they're hiding from each other. And it's mostly couples that's doing this. But I've also seen siblings. I've seen parent and child do this. But I'm mostly going to be focusing on the couples aspect and why I feel like I need to talk about it. I need to talk about it. So the first video we're going to talk about in this trend, by the way, I'm not going to be naming people, not because I'm trying to gatekeep their content or anything, but I understand that this is controversial and I don't want to see any hate to any of these people. So the first video we're going to be talking about is this couple, and the guy is like, "Oh, you know how I be sleepwalking sometimes, and I wake up and I kiss you? Well, I be dreaming about other women in my sleep, and I wake up and kiss you." That is fucking wild. I know that, your sleep, you can't control your dreams. Well, most people can't control their dreams if they don't know how to lucid dream. They don't know how to astral travel and all that other stuff. But what the actual fuck? Why is that something that your partner would need to know about? Why are you trying to hurt them? And then, I don't know what's worse. The fact that you guys are doing these things to people that you claim to love, or is it the fact that you recorded this and then you posted it on the internet, and then you got the hate and the stitches and the duets from it, and people are making comments about you and your relationship and everything, and then you don't delete the video? I just think that's kind of crazy. If you ask me, I think that's kind of crazy. I think that, I don't know, why are you inviting people into your life to judge you and judge your shit like that? I don't know. So another video I saw of a couple doing this trend, they were talking, going back and forth, whatever, with different things that they were doing that the other person doesn't know about. And one of the things that one of the girls said that she did was she was like, okay, so she was like, that time you were craving apple juice and we were fighting? I went downstairs and I peed in a cup and I let it sit in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and then I brought it to you to drink, and that's why it tasted disgusting. First of all, that's disgusting. What the actual fuck? It doesn't matter how mad I am at a person or how much I dislike them. I never would tamper with their food, try to poison them, or give them my bodily fluids. That's a little insane to me. And that's the person that you're in a relationship with. So that's someone that you claim to love. That's someone that you claim to care about and want to have a life with. But that's the thing that you do. I don't understand. It's it's bad that you did it.
I don't understand.
And then you participated in this trend to confess to it. And then you posted it to the internet for other people to obviously judge you. And then the main people that are doing this trend that are obviously getting judged by people who are not participating with them in the trend are like, it's called the don't listen. We listen, but we don't judge. Why are you guys judging me? Because you posted questionable content that I need to fucking
judge. What was the reason?
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Another couple. The girl confessed. She said whenever she's cooking and she drops food on the floor, she puts it on his plate and feeds it to him. I don't know about you, but if I'm cooking and I drop some shit on the floor, especially because I have dogs, I'm throwing it away. I'm not about to pick it up and put it on nobody's plate. Unless it's produce that I can pick up and wash off. But if it's, I don't know, a noodle, a piece of rice, or I don't know. First of all, I don't even understand how you're cooking and something drops on the floor and then you feed it to a person. What exactly are you dropping while you're cooking? How does that, I'm not understanding how that is working. As somebody that has nerve damage, as somebody that does legitimately have a problem with dropping things, I'm having a hard time conceptualizing how that's even possible in the first place, enough for it to be a habit that she would do. It's not as bad as some of the other ones I've heard, but yeah, I'm confused. I feel bad if I burn food and I don't be wanting to feed it to the person that I'm with. I'll eat the burnt food and I'll give you the cute stuff. I feel bad if I make pancakes or something and it turns out ugly. I'll pick out all the cute pieces that look presentable and look decent and feed that to my partner, and I'll eat the ugly stuff. I'll eat the burnt stuff and I'll give you the cute stuff. Because I feel like that's so rude. I'm not about to feed you some burnt, ugly shit. Let alone drop something on the floor and feed it to you. Just put it on your plate and give it to you. That doesn't even make sense. First of all, that's gross to do to the other person. But also, it's y'all be kissing and stuff. So whatever it is you feed him will still affect you. I don't know. But yes, I am judging. So this isn't necessarily a video that I saw, people doing. I'm sure it's out there, but somebody wrote a Reddit post about this trend. And in the Reddit post, she is asking for advice about a situation that she's having with her partner. And there's so many red flags leading up to just the trend. The trend is the least of her problems. It's a severe case of I don't know what the fuck is going on. But basically, there's a girl on Reddit. She's asking for advice because she participated in this trend with her partner, with her husband. She is 24, he's 38. They've been together for 6 years, so if you do the math, they got married when she was 18 and he was 24. She's saying that she's the only one that works in that relationship. She's the only one that works in that relationship. So she is the sole provider of their family. And they cannot afford to buy new things. Her computer has been running slow for years. And it's just been getting gradually worse and worse. Her husband decided that he wanted to participate in this trend. He thought it would be so cute, so funny. She didn't want to do it. He pressured her into it. So he decided to tell her that, oh, you know how your computer is always running so slow, especially for the past 2 years, and it just keeps getting worse and worse, and you just don't know what the hell is going on? Well, that's because I've been deleting stuff on your computer because I don't like how much you spend on the computer to play video games and hang out with your siblings and talk to your family. I feel like all your free time should just be spent with me, and I don't want you on that computer. And he started laughing. And she's like, well, how do I get over this betrayal? How do I gain trust for my marriage again? And everybody's telling her, like, girl, you're 24, he's 38. You guys got married when you were 18 and he was 24. You're obviously being grown. The computer issue is concerning because he moved her, like, far away from her family in the computer. She was, like, playing online games with her younger siblings that still live with her parents and stuff. And, you know, the video games were a way for them all to bond. So, with that, she, like, I don't know, like, she was on the computer to chat on, like, Skype and Zoom and play these online games with her younger siblings. And since he moved her so far away from her family, that's, like, one of the only ways that she's able to properly communicate with them. Like, of course, she's able to call and text and all that, but the computer allowed her to have that extra bonding time with her family, and now it's lost, and they can't afford a new computer. No, she can't afford a new computer. She don't want working. And she's like, oh, how do I get over this betrayal, gain trust back in my marriage? And it's like, nah, that's not the question you should be asking. You should be like, how do I find a divorce lawyer that'll agree to take my case? And, you know, how do I get the therapy and help I need to unlearn all of the conditioning that my groomer has put upon me? That is the fucking question. Because I don't doubt that if he's doing that to her computer, a device used to help her communicate on with her family, after moving her far away from said family, because he wants to monopolize all her time and money and resources and just feels like it should always just be only about him, then I don't doubt that he's doing other things in her life to inconvenience her. Like, other things. Like, I don't doubt that he's probably tampering with her phone. I don't doubt that he's tampering with her birth control. I don't doubt that he's tampering with any prescription pills that she may have. I don't doubt that he's tampering with her makeup or skincare products because he doesn't want her to have those things. Like, I don't doubt that the fact that he did it and he thought it was funny and he pressured her into making this video, like, I don't doubt that there isn't other things going on, and I think that she's in danger. She needs to get away from this person. Okay, so this is really gross, but in one of these videos of, like, the we listen and we don't judge, there was a girl that confessed to having a booger raw in her closet. Like, she would dig in her nose. A grown woman, nothing's developmentally wrong with her, from what I could tell. She's doing this of her own volition. So she's like, yeah, you know how when you come over to my place and there's like a booger wall in the closet and you always see it and get grossed out by it? And I always blame my little brother and like yell at him about it and such. Yeah, that was me. I've been doing that for years. We listen and we don't judge. Bitch, what the actual fuck? So you are ashamed enough about this activity to lie about it and blame it on somebody else, but not shamed enough to not do the activity in question, which is very questionable indeed. Very, very questionable. I don't know. I'm judging, because what the actual fuck? Like, why can't you just go to the bathroom and get some tissue and blow your nose like a regular person? Why do you need to put your fingers in your nose to begin with? Like, you could, like, ball the tissue up and put it in your nose and wiggle it around and throw it away. Why would you need to put your fingers in your nose to begin with? And then you wipe the boogers on the wall and you collect it, and then you blame somebody else for it. I don't understand. There's another video I saw where there was, like, I think they're sisters, and one girl was like, yeah, you know how you always get sick around the same time that I get sick? Haha, funny story. Every time I'm sick, I'll go in your room while you're asleep and I'll cough on you in your sleep so that we can both be sick together. Which I thought was like, okay, you want to be sick with your sister at the same time so you can bond about being sick, I guess. But, like, girl, it's fucking COVID and walking pneumonia and tuberculosis and all this other shit going on. And there's so many women getting POTS, which is a disease that affects your nervous system from getting too many viral infections that is causing women to have autoimmune disorders. So you may think you're doing something silly and cute to bond, but like you're putting your family at risk. I'm judging. Speaking of getting sick and judging, this isn't in the we listen but we don't judge trend, but I saw a story about a lady in Minnesota or somewhere like that where she got tuberculosis, and the nurse called the police on her, and they decided to put her in jail, quarantine, just so that she is separate from the population and somebody can watch her take this one pill a day. In jail. Like, somebody went to jail specifically for getting tuberculosis, as if that is a jailable offense. Crazy. The celebrities have started to get in on this trend, and y'all know that Orlando Brown is unhinged. He will say anything for any reason, and I'm concerned. I know that a lot of celebrities, a lot of people have like really effed up family dynamics and backstories and whatnot, but like I'm concerned. I'm actually concerned, like for real, somebody needs to do something about this. But he starts this trend off with a group of people, and he says, I had sex with both my mama and my daddy. Like, what are the odds that both of your parents are sexual predators? And they have a kid, and they decide to do that to you. No, I'm not judging him. I'm judging the parents, if that is true. And if it is not true, I'm judging him, because why the fuck would you say that? Like, there are real people who have real situations, real abuse, that, need help, and they aren't able to get the help they need, because you aren't believed in, whatever. And you come out promoting and stuff like this. We listen and we are concerned. Throw the whole family away. Because I just don't understand how that's possible. It's not comprehending in my brain. On that note, we're gonna switch gears to something else. Okay? So there's this guy, I'm assuming that he's gay. I'm assuming that he's gay or bisexual. And he's by himself. He's not talking to anyone in particular like everybody else. And he's like, I know that he has a girlfriend, but I don't care because she's white.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
And then he's like, yeah, I hid under the bed when she came home early from her break from work. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's one thing to be in a relationship with somebody and you don't know that they have somebody else, and you're genuinely just in the dark and you don't know because the person didn't tell you, didn't communicate, and you find out later about it. Like, that's one thing. But it's another thing if you know and then you continue to pursue a sexual relationship with somebody that you know is in a relationship. And then to become this close to getting caught with that person and then continue to do it. Are you not stressed out? Do you not have anxiety? Because that, just listening to that stressed me out. That is making me have anxiety because I don't understand. All right, so I saw one of a married couple, and the man is like, you know, sometimes when the kids are unruly and like you're alone with them in the living room or the kitchen or whatever, I'll just go into the bathroom and scroll on my phone until they calm down so that you would have to deal with it and I don't. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want kids. Because that strikes me as the type of guy that wants children like kids say they want a puppy. You know, like they don't actually want things that they say that they do. They're just saying it because it sounds good and it sounds like something they should want. Because, you know, society pressures them to like want those things. It's not actually something that they want to feel responsible for. And I feel like that's exactly how people end up being married, single moms. Because men will have children with them and not feel any responsibility towards them at all whatsoever, and dump all the responsibility onto their partner. And that's just absolutely not. I can't. So I just saw one of another married couple, and the guy is like, oh, you know, sometimes you call me and I say, oh, sorry, you know, I can't talk right now, you know, like I'm not available. It's because I'm about to pull into a restaurant with somebody and I don't want you bothering me. And then she was like, but I'm pregnant. You can't ignore my calls when I'm pregnant. It could be an emergency. And he's like, we listen, but we don't judge. It's like, okay, that could be a cute little white lie on a good day if she wasn't pregnant. But she's fucking pregnant. Women, the number one cause of pregnant women being killed, the number one thing killing pregnant women are their spouses, either directly or indirectly. So if something had went wrong with the baby, something went wrong with her health, she had high blood pressure, her blood sugar had spiked, or, you know, a wide number of things that can literally kill women while they're pregnant, and he's ignoring her calls, that's literally a life and death situation. Like, you got your wife pregnant and you don't want to be responsible for taking care of her while she's pregnant with your child. Like, if she wasn't pregnant, then I'd be like, okay, I guess, you know, that's like an innocent enough of a white lie to not be that big of a deal, and it's not actually hurting anybody. But no, she could quite literally die if she needs him for whatever reason and he's ignoring her calls. Like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Where is the girl with the list? Because no, I can't. I saw one, and the girl is like, oh, sometimes I'll take a strand of my hair and then I'll put it in your hair just so I can start an argument and ask you whose hair was it. Some of you guys are villains. Some of you guys are actual villains, and it needs to be studied, because what the actual fuck was that? What was the reason? Like, first of all, I don't understand this whole I want to start an argument thing, because I don't know, I can't relate to wanting.
Wait.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
To start an argument. I hate arguing with people. It's literally so stressful. I will do literally anything to avoid having an argument with someone. I will avoid talking to someone for days on end to avoid arguing with their ass, because I don't want to do it. I will wait a whole week from talking to someone to avoid an argument so I can have time to do my thoughts, and I will come up with bullet points as to what my issue is and the solution to how I want it to be addressed before I sit there and try and start an argument with somebody. Like, I don't relate to wanting to start an argument. Like, that behavior needs to be studied. We listen and we don't judge, except for it's me and I'm doing the judging. So I just saw one where the husband is just like, oh, you know how sometimes you like want to complain about stuff? I will call myself from my Apple Watch and pretend like it's somebody else just so I don't have to hear you complain about stuff. But we listen and we don't judge, right? Nah, I'm judging because why don't you want to have a conversation with your wife? And why are you fake calling yourself like you're on a bad date and you're trying to get out? Like, that's very odd and should be studied. That's not as bad as some of the other ones, but still, it's like, dude, what the hell? What in the actual hell? But hey, we listen and we don't judge, right? We listen and we don't judge, except for it's me and I'm judging. So I just saw a video of this lady saying that when she was little, she would go into her brother's room and he had a bunch of condoms. So she would poke holes in all the condoms, and now he has 5 kids. He should sue her for all of that child support. All of it. Like, she needs to be financially held responsible for all those fucking kids, because why would you do that? That's so hateful, that's so evil, and that's your brother. Like, I don't understand. So, I saw a video of this group of Asian men. They're like in a circle standing around doing this training, and he's like, I almost killed my own son. And they just, we listen, we don't judge. No, what you mean by that? No, what do you mean by that? No, actually, I would like to dive deeper into this, because what was the reason? Why would you do that? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my makeup and come back, because I watch all the videos that I possibly can watch, and yeah. So my phone is at 10% now, And by the time for me to charge it and do my hair to like actually look cute for y'all, it's gonna take time away from other things that I need to be doing for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This was an interesting video. This is not aligned with my usual content, but I just wanted something to post for Vlogmas, and I hope that you guys are entertained. Thank you so much for watching.